It's Winnipeg. We're in Manitoba. We are Much West. We're going to try to talk to as many bands as we can in the next hour. That's why they call us Much West. You know what we're going to do? We're going to come back and show you this shot at nighttime someday, soon, like on this show. We are in Winnipeg, Jay's hometown. We are Much West in stereo. Nice to have you with us. That's Winnipeg before the snow falls. And you can feel it. It's in the air. The leaves have been swirling, and guys are doing their last fishing here before. Does this freeze over big time? Why don't they, do they skate on it like Ottawa? Ooh. Anyway, we have we only get here once or twice a year, so you got to take advantage of that. Jay did a lot of shooting. We're going to try to show you and talk to the Watchman, HUSHFEED, SNFU, Aaron Peters, Riverdale High, umpires, Honest John, Grand Theft Canoe, Derek Horn, the big shooter in town, Chuck Mogat from Uptown Magazine, who helped us a lot on this shoot, and the Bonaduces, bands you might not have heard before, some of them, and that's why we talked to them and shot them. We are Much West. We start with the Watchman. So we're in Winnipeg on the day that they announce that the Jets have been sold to Minneapolis and another Canadian hockey team is no longer. Eventually we'll get down to 2 or 3 or 4 in the American Hockey League. So it feels like it. Anyway, the Jets are here for a half a season or the full season, then they're gone. And we wish them well. And hopefully somebody else will bring in a hockey team here. We are Much West, Portage, Maine, which is where you have to go in order to get the heartbeat of the city. And it feels like winter is almost upon us. Last leaves are working here and then they're done, man. We're going to stay out of the way and let the interviews and the location viz we shot speak for itself. But we are going to run through a lot of bands here in the next 40 minutes or so. Umpires, Riverdale High, Aaron Peters, Honest John, Grand Theft Canoe, Derek Horn, who's a video director. Well, you know him recently from, of course, the videos that he shot for Age of Electric. We'll talk to Chuck Mogat from Uptown and Bonaduces and stuff, but we're going to do a crawl. We're going to start at Zine's Info Cafe just to my right, and then we're going to go to Ozzy's, a club at nighttime, and then we'll stay nighttime for a while. We are Much West in Winnipeg. Right in the middle of an interview. We're at Zine's, what's the official title?
The Info Cafe.
Info Cafe. Is this do you feel comfortable here, or would you rather be in a pub somewhere?
Probably a pub.
Yeah.
I think.
I don't want to take you out of your element. And where's Zine's? Where are we in the city?
We're on Carden Avenue, which is just sort of one of the trendy sort of Italian places in Winnipeg.
Maybe we've done, it's like a social faux pas, and we've asked you to come to a trendy social.
Well, we live around here, so.
I'm off the hook then. How many bands do you figure in this town are actually working bands?
At least a few hundred, I would think.
Has it always been like that?
As long as I've been playing music, it has.
When we asked about bands, your name kept coming up time and time again, Greg. That's Canoe. So you have developed very nice following locally here. You would like to expand that, one would presume.
Well, we've been playing forever, you see, so we've garnered a lot of listeners, but I don't know, we've been doing something different than everybody else. Like,
which is?
Playing, I suppose, 60s influence, 90s music. But in Winnipeg, there's not a lot of that happening, but I think it's more similar to what's going on in the Maritimes. But
really?
So what we do, yeah, is similar to those bands, more Anglo influenced, I think, as opposed to like something really heavy and, American, I suppose.
You've released an album called
Bolivia plus Argentina equals Paraguay.
And it had another life before.
Yeah, it did. It was a cassette and then a Minneapolis label. Can I name them?
Yeah.
Flurry. They picked it up, and now it's national distribution and distributed in the States. So we're still pushing that one. Next 6 months here, hopefully there'll be another CD.
Okay. Who shot the video?
Well, it was shot by like about 15 or 20 people.
We're at Zine's Info Cafe. The info being right around the corner. Well, I don't know if you can see. Yeah, those computers. And then magazines over here. So we have to define who are working musicians and who are not. You're a customer.
I'm a customer.
And you are?
I am a working musician and customer.
Were you invited here by Much Music?
Not. We're just customers. We're leisurely hanging around and reading.
So then you would be the musicians.
Pardon me? Oh, yeah.
Huh?
Okay, well, we'll
your
play
name
that
is?
part. Jarrett.
Band?
HUSHFEED.
Brian, HUSHFEED. Harley, I'm in HUSHFEED.
John Bonaduces from the Bonaduces.
Rusty Bonaduces from the Bonaduces.
Bonaduces, very good. Come on over, please step into the light here. There we go.
There we go.
Now, I want you all to grab a magazine that you identify with. Okay, could you? Da-da-da-da. Can we have some of that music?
Oh, there we go.
17, that's good. What'd you choose?
Mothering, because I enjoy solid foods.
What'd you pick, sir?
Skin Art number 29.
Let me see.
I'm actually missing that issue, so.
Is there a centerfold?
There could be.
Okay. And what have you got?
This is details.
Is it for the X-Files or what?
The X-Files.
Or the fall fashion?
I'm into the fashion, absolutely.
I got Upper Canada because that's my side job.
Oh, excellent. That's a Ben Hepner centerfold in there.
Yeah.
Let's have a look at that.
Yeah.
I've heard about this. Whoa! Ooh. That's where he gets that range from.
I want to grab mine now.
Okay, you grab yours.
I picked this one.
Because?
Because I want to know.
There's a girl on a corner with a Siamese cat, like a Siamese twin hiding in her backpack. Says to her kitty, kitty, why you wanna go? He says, I don't feel love, that's if you didn't know, but I know.
Where are you playing?
At Aussies.
How many other Aussies are there in this town? How many places can you count on to play?
Well, there's a lot of places to play, just not very many all ages clubs, like that are just definite all ages clubs. There's the West End, maybe.
You took my hand and tore my finger down. You make my eyes hold back in front of my head. You go back into my imaginary world. How could you lay with me?
It's really easy to get shows, I think. You could suck and get shows. I mean, look, we played at Aussies the other day, so that was good.
Okay.
That was a change.
Did you know the other bands on the bill?
Yep.
The umpires?
Yep.
Yeah, umpires are awesome.
Right.
Great.
And did you know these guys?
We've crossed paths on occasion.
I'll bet you have.
Sometimes.
Tell us about your band.
Well, we're called the Bonaduces. We're sort of an amalgamation of a bunch of different bands. And
Wait a minute, that's an ongoing thing here in Winnipeg.
Yeah, for sure.
You're all an amalgamation.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
How many different bands?
4. Band from Lannis, Artificial Joy, Cheerleader. Oops.
Wait,
5.
But then how do you?
Garage people.
But then how do you actually decide that that's the band you're going to stay and work with?
But we're working with them all. That's the thing.
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
You
get pretty desperate in Winnipeg.
loyalty to none.
Yeah.
We all work at each other's bands. We help each
yeah.
other out.
And the Bonaduces will be the breakthrough band, right?
We're hoping.
It's going to be hot. Oh, it's going to be
kids
beautiful.
want.
Huh?
It's what the
The
kids,
kids want?
Yeah.
That's what you're doing. You're just filling a vacuum.
We're doing it for the kids.
Okay. Where do you get radio play?
We don't.
I'm sorry?
Well, there's lots of college stations across Canada that play
Yeah, but
like
here.
anything.
In Winnipeg,
Oh,
there's
here, there's nothing.
Nothing at all.
Nothing.
And we hear you're doing something to change that.
Yes, we are. What we're going to do is going to ask all of the great Winnipeg bands to come back and do a one-off gig and raise $150,000 and start the U of M radio transmitter again. Except I hear that the students at the U of M don't want a radio station, or they don't want the money taken off their fees.
Yeah, University of Manitoba is pretty bad.
You got to pay to play.
Huh? Those college people.
You got to pay to play. So.
All right.
Try
Okay.
University of Winnipeg.
Now, here's the best part. You get to recommend bands that we aren't talking to today.
You got to hear Propagandy, Elliott, Bell,
Bucko.
Between the Lines.
Bucko's playing tonight.
Yeah, with SNFU.
Right.
Else? Kittens.
Good band.
There's another band called Band from Atlantis that are really good too.
Call what?
Band from Atlantis.
Okay.
They're good too.
Yeah, I'm in that band.
Bands?
Fallen Short's a great band, and Gingerbread Man, they're really cool. And
Painted Thin is an amazing band.
Okay, so are there literally what you're saying? There are hundreds of bands.
Hundreds.
How does everybody then get gigs? I mean, everybody's fighting for the same stage space.
Oh, well, you just, you learn who your friends are.